Hey, what is going on, y'all? It is your boy Xeno Martinez here with another combo tutorial video. Now, I do want to apologize for not releasing this sooner, but as y'all know, I was out of town for Thanksgiving visiting friends and family. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Here we go. First up in our basic combos is our light attacks. Now this one, basically you just press light attack 6 times to complete the entire combo for this weapon. Now I do want to make note that after actually hitting the entire combo, you will notice that your opponents are thrown into the air with that uppercut, and you're actually able to follow that up either with an additional light attack, or you could even use a ninjutsu. Now for this one, you can see that basically it's a similar setup in regards to there being 6 light attacks while doing the air combo. Now the heavy is pretty simple, it's just a heavy attack. But you will notice that there is a debuff signal that happens on the side of Rock Lee right now, which basically indicates that with this heavy there is an elemental attack. I believe that they get electrified, which creates some form of a debuff. Now I don't know if that's a defensive debuff or not, but as you can see, this is basically the different variations of the heavy combo. There's the heavy, as well as the heavy. For our intermediate combos, you can see here that this is basically just showcasing to you the different ways in which you're able to utilize the heavies to travel a great distance. Now this is where things start to get a little bit of fun. This showing you that when you're doing an air combo, you can press light attack 3 times and then finish it off with a heavy attack. For this one, it's basically you're pressing light, then you're pausing really quickly to then do the basic heavy combo. So you want to wait and pause real quick and then continue the heavy combo, which is the basic heavy combo. For this one, it's 3 light attacks into 3 heavies. And it looks kind of fun. I do want to remind everyone though that ATKs are the only class that has a sublock, so please be aware that if you do use a light attacks, that the possibility enemies will be able to sub out of it. Now this is also another variation of that combo, which is basically 3 light attacks into 3 heavies, and then you're able to follow it up with ninjutsu such as Octahug or even dynamic entry. Now this one is basically light into 3 heavies, and you notice that on the first heavy you actually lift your opponents into the air and then able to follow it up with an air combo. And for this one it's the same thing, but you notice that you're also able to use ninjutsus like Octahug or even dynamic entry with that combo. So for this one you're actually going 1 light into 5 heavy attack. So it's light into heavy. And this is basically doing the same combination but with an actual ninjutsu. Now I'm not sure if all ninjutsus will be able to hit with this combo, but I noticed that with the grenade I was able to do so. With this variation, you're also able to see that I am able to combo it with ninjutsus as well. So it's the light into 5 heavy attacks into my ninjutsu. As I was experimenting with this weapon, I noticed that one of the really cool things about it is that you're actually able to continue combos after doing the initial heavy attack. So you see here that I'm doing a heavy into the light into 5 heavy combos. So it actually makes this weapon really fun to use and has a lot of variety. Here are some other variations of it as well, where you're able to do heavy into L2 dash forward into basic light attacks. Now with this, I will admit that you're not able to land a 6 hit on the light attack, so you just want to be aware of that you only can do 5 hits and then the enemy falls out of the combo. And so for this one, it's the same thing. It's heavy into L2 dash forward, light into 3 heavies, and then following it up with an ninjutsu. Now for the advanced combos, basically this is just something that you probably noticed a lot of different content creators have shown, which is basically the heavy into L2 dash forward, into heavy, into L2 dash forward, into heavy. Now we'll say that you're only able to do 3 of these combos until the enemy falls out of it, but if you used either ninja tools like Spoke Bomb or even ninjutsus like Octohug, you're actually able to complete an infinite. So it's actually pretty cool. Now, admittedly, I did mess this combo up in the end, but I am not good with the infinites, y'all, so I'm just being real with that. But I was still able to finish off the enemy. You know what I'm saying? So, PvE. All right, y'all, now you know I gotta keep it real with y'all. And the first thing that I want to say is that I really enjoyed using this weapon. I thought it was a lot of fun, but I will admit that I have not used this in the pit, primarily because I was focused on making sure that I was able to get this video out to y'all. But when I have spoken with other ATK mains or people who have the Thunder God ninja tool, they had definitely found it to be useful as well as a lot of fun to use. And as you can tell from this video, there are a lot of variations to the weapon. And if you are ATK main that uses hand-to-hand combat on your builds, then this is up your wheelhouse. You know, this is basically hand-to-hand combat, but with a cool lightning effect as well as different variations in reference to the combos itself. Now, will this replace claws when it comes to game modes like combat? No. But will this be a weapon that you can use for game modes like flag? Absolutely. And as you can see from this clip, that similar to claws, you're actually able to travel pretty far, and it has a really dope effect. And notice that a lot of other content creators have already begun to create thunder themed builds. So if you are someone who likes to have themes be a part of their created character, then this is definitely the weapon for you. Also, if you're ATK main that just wants to have more variety to your combos, then this is also a weapon for you as well, especially if you're a pit player, which is where I'm probably going to be seeing this weapon in the most. But with that being said, y'all, thank you so much for checking out this video, and as always, it's hard out here, but what your boy wouldn't know. Period.